YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, back on Star Wars, Empire at War, not Total War. Yeah, I was going to bring you an online battle today, but honestly, I cannot get any. Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty much completely dependent on the replays that people send in, because in the time frame that I have available to record, it's like, I don't know, it's random too. So it can be anywhere from like 7 to almost 10 o'clock at night, Central Time. There's not a lot of players on Total War, so they're like, yeah, I'd play battles with you, I know. But, you know, at the same time, that means I'd have to get on, make sure people are on, ask them to join the battle. I mean, it takes a lot more time. It's a lot easier when it's kind of like Halo, where I can just get on, jump into matchmaking, boom, get a battle, done. And so as soon as Total War multiplayer dies to the point where I can't do that, it makes it extremely difficult for me to kind of give you all consistent battles, and that's why you're not seeing one at the moment. So I will probably be relying on other people's replays pretty heavily for the time being, until we can get that sorted out. So do apologize, but don't know that there's a whole lot that I can do about it at the moment. Got the Death Star en route to the Vergasso asteroids. I need to capture Tatooine, but it looks like Akbar is in orbit, but somehow there's not a battle going on here.
Moving to coordinates.
And now they're gonna warp in like all kinds of reinforcements all over me. I do have 5 Star Destroyers, though. I'm not sure what they have here can defeat my guys, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I don't have an online battle tonight. Just wanted to take a break from other folks' recordings, though I don't have anything to put in place of it myself. Crap! They got an ion cannon. Never mind. This is going to go very poorly for me, unless I can use my bombers to completely cripple Home 1.
See to it that their fleet is destroyed.
Engines activated.
That's not good that there's an ion cannon on the ground. It's in fact exceedingly bad.
Course set.
It's gonna hurt me pretty significantly. We've got to take out Home 1. There's no need to get too antsy and push too far ahead.
Instructions received.
They've got a lot of A-Wings too. A-Wings and hordes, as you all know, can be a problem. And now the ion cannon's like actually dispersing its fire from one Star Destroyer to the next, which is actually kind of bad for me as well, because it means the shields on more of my ships will be quite low, which actually then means the A-Wings can be quite effective. They got a missile ship over here. It's going to be shooting through my shields. I'm going to have to risk running my interceptors in to hit it.
Watch for enemy ships.
When Home 1 gets close enough, I'll try and take it out. We've pushed back the missile cruiser. There's another one here, though. These missile cruisers are a huge problem. You can see them just decimating my fighters. Okay, Home 1 still a bit far away for me to risk just sending all fighters.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Let's keep my interceptors closer to home. I don't think they have any bombers. Yeah, the little missile gunships are actually a pretty big risk to me, not because they're real strong or have particularly long range, but because they can shoot straight through my shields. I'm gonna go hit the shield generator on Home 1, and I'm just gonna do my best to keep the fighters. Oh, no, there are bombers right here. Hit the bombers. Just ignore the A-Wings and take out the Y-Wings. I'm not going to have a huge horde of fighters at my availability here, and I don't have any additional reinforcements, so I've got to do as much damage as I can with my bombers. Take out the potentially threatening rebel capital ships. Oh, that ion cannon. That is not good news, folks.
Location plotted.
Okay.
Star Destroyer.
Let's focus all fire on Home 1. Yeah, all the shields are down on a lot of my ships. The stupid missile corvettes are annoying. They keep kind of bouncing in and out of range, and they're just slowly doing damage on my hard points. Fortunately, it's not a lot of damage, but it's damage. Gonna try and keep my TIE interceptors clear of their little missile ships. My bombers are already running a pretty high risk right here, but taking out Home 1 is pretty high priority. Let's jump these X-Wings real quick. Okay, Home 1's pretty much wrecked.
Yes, Commander.
My scopes are jammed.
We're just kind of Okay, home one's gone. Oh gosh, get away from that missile corvette. Okay, let's see if we can get over here. Yeah, that ion cannon is just wreaking havoc on my Star Destroyers. And like I said, these annoying missile corvettes. I really wish I had a better weapon to get rid of them, but I don't. My fleet's pretty lopsided here. It's just all heavy capital ships, essentially. And if I go try and attack those missile cruisers, it's going to be bad news. If I could get those platforms captured, then that'd be handy, but maybe there's some platforms up here. Let's go look. Group 1, Group 2, run up here. Yeah, oh, dang it, the rebels have it, of course. Yeah, now we're just getting swarmed over here too, and this is bad. Enough A-wings can do a lot of damage, so we're going to have to bring our fighters back down. Let's focus fire on that Corvette. Yeah, just ignore the platform and get back down here. Yeah, stupid missile ships are taking a huge toll on my Star Destroyers. Why is it taking so long to destroy this? I gave a fire order from like 5 Star Destroyers. This thing ought to be dead relatively quick. None of my ships are turning around and bringing their batteries to bear on this thing, so it's pretty irritating. It took way longer to destroy, and it's killing a lot of my fighters. Speaking of fighters, let's see if we can keep fighting back there. No. Just go ahead and make yourself useful here. If my Star Destroyers would listen to the attack order I give them and actually coordinate their fire, it could be pretty handy against these missile ships. But they kind of just let the missile ships careen around at will. Okay, we're going to get rid of that one. If we can get rid of those, maybe if I can get my shields back up. Yeah, I understand. Ion cannon firing. I got it. Let's see. See if I can keep my bombers grouped. And I'm going to be running out of fighters soon, which is going to be bad. Got another Corvette over here, or a gunboat, I think it is actually. Crap, all my fighters are right in its lane of fire. Alright, see what we can do here. Okay, this Star Destroyer is derping off into the middle of nowhere, which is bad, and it's being swarmed by A-Wings. And it's dumping fighters right into the A-Wings' hands, so tons of A-Wings on the battlefield right now. Let's see if we can get this platform built, and I'll just try and run my Star Destroyers down here close to the platform. Okay, it's going to be my goal to get this platform up before all my fighters die. Gosh, dang that ion cannon. Okay, just protect the platform. Oh my gosh, there's so many A-Wings. And we are losing fighters rather quickly. Everybody get down here and help take out enemy fighters. Our station's almost online, and I'm kind of trying to bring my Star Destroyers down here into a more defensive position, where that missile platform can help protect them from enemy fighters. But now the platform's going to come under fire from capital ships as well. This ought to be a big help right here, though. Get down here, get down here, get down here. This Star Destroyer is kind of careening due to the ion cannon. We've got a fighting chance. Yep, okay, good. We pushed the rebels back and we didn't lose any destroyers. So this is a pretty fortunate circumstance for us. Getting rid of Home 1 early and then causing them as much damage as we did. So I think they lost quite a few Corellian gunboats. Yeah, they lost all of them, I think. So at least I got reinforcements coming up there too. We definitely need to take Tatooine now that we've driven back. Oh, that's what, Piet gets counterattacked by the rebels here. 16 Nebulon B frigates. That is quite a large number. I think that Piet's ship and Admonitor, well, so I had set Thrawn to be the leader in this fleet, but for some reason he's not, and now he has to come in as a reinforcement. This is really irritating.
Seek out and destroy every intruder to our system.
Worthless TIE scouts, and just go die or something so I can bring something in. Do you have Boba Fett? He's going to be handy. Let's get these ships on the hunt. Of course, they have an ion cannon. And there's no way to get rid of the ion cannon, unfortunately. Let's get Boba Fett. Go get rid of that Corvette, Boba. Okay, good. Boba Fett came in handy there. Let's get this broadside cruiser back. Let's see if we already took some pretty severe damage on our interdictor cruiser. It's unfortunate. I need to get in here and protect my fleet from missiles.
Gravity well generators online.
There we go. I'm gonna keep Boba Fett here to protect my capital ships. I'm gonna send bombers in after their Nebulon B frigates, and eventually we'll be able to bring Thrawn in. But yeah, Boba Fett I'm just gonna kind of hold in as a fighter reserve against like those B-wings and stuff, and I'll just send my other fighters in on a hunt. Boba Fett's pretty handy. Come on, take out those A-wings. Yeah, I'm losing this victory cruiser here already, but that's fine. It'll just allow me to bring Admonitor in. I need to get some reinforcing Star Destroyers into this fleet. Okay. I might use Boba Fett to go after that missile cruiser here. I think I'm going to... Oh no, there's another Corvette rolling in. Let's go take out this Corvette. Dang, he can shoot through my shields too. Gosh dang, irritating. Never mind, just get away from there, Boba. I don't want those missiles to get through your shields. There's no platforms for me to take over here. I've still got 18 ships in combat, technically. Rebels are kind of holding back. I should be relatively protected from their missiles back here because of the interdictor cruiser. Yeah, get the B-wings, Boba. There we go. Boba Fett's showing some serious value in this particular battle. You hear Slave 1 ripping up the Rebel fighters. From my little defensive point here, I mean, we should be relatively good shape. There's more B-wings around, but we don't need to get hasty with Boba Fett. Speaking of, where did he go?
I'm here. I'll be right there. I'm on it.
Oh, there he is. Okay. It's like, please don't tell me Boba Fett's out getting killed. Okay. Yeah, enemy bombers shouldn't be able to hit Piet because of this interdictor cruiser. They would have to kill the interdictor cruiser in order to get at Piet. Effectively, at least. Otherwise, their Nebulon Bs would just have to coordinate an assault, and I don't think they're going to succeed at that. Let's get Boba Fett down here and see if we can single out this. No, I don't want to go after those Corvettes, actually. Let's see if we can use our missile ship has the capability to clean them up.
Awaiting your command.
Let's see. I'll tell my missile broadside cruiser to take some shots at him. Okay, just stop, stay there. Not worth pursuit. Yeah, Rebels just kind of holding out. I don't have any satellites where I can repair Boba Fett if he gets shot up, so that's why I'm trying to keep him away from those Corellian gunboats.
My scopes are jammed.
I'll let my capital ships do the damage to him, hopefully.
What is your order?
Still got my TIE Phantoms back here as well. Let's go pounce on these A-Wings. Take them off the field while we can outnumber them. There we go. Boba Fett kind of gives me a nice little edge to use against the A-Wings, which are normally far superior. The TIE Phantoms are no match for an A-Wing one-on-one, but in a nice little group like this, they're pretty good. They're about as good as you can counter. TIE Defenders are pretty decent too, at just about everything. I'm gonna go chase these B-Wings down with Slave 1. B-Wings are fantastic fighter bombers. Really a great unit. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep holed up in defensive formation. The B-Wings are running from me, but they're gonna get caught here. Boba Fett ought to do... Woo, boy, their ion cannons did a number on me there. There we go. Managed to use the sonic charge to get rid of them. Yeah, their ion cannons stripped the shields right off. I think we've kind of worked away some of the fighter cover for the rebels, not all of it. Some more A-Wings and B-Wings coming in. I don't know how much they had. We still can't bring in Thrawn. I need 4. I think... Ugh, stupid Cortana. Alright. I could just send this Acclamator out here to its death. I'm gonna do that just so I can get Thrawn in here.
Roger, I'm on the way.
Of course, they're gonna continue to get peppered by the stupid ion cannon.
Our target priority is the laser cannon. Ready to receive orders. Standing by.
I'm gonna try and focus down some of these Nebulon B frigates, and I'll just leave some fighters and stuff back here to cover Piet. I can't believe they haven't used the ion cannon on my interdictor cruiser. Seems like that would be the obvious choice, but they're choosing not to.
Unable to shake them.
Must have hit Piet again with the ion cannon.
Yes, Commander.
My Acclamator is going to get shot up out here, but it is doing a little bit of good.
Move to attack. Fire for maximum effect.
I'm going to see if I can destroy that Corellian gunboat real quick. My Acclamator is actually not doing hardly anything to it. Pretty annoying. Oh, they did just hit my interdictor cruiser, but it doesn't seem to impact the fields on it, but it sure would make it easier for them to kill it.
Primary engine system is down.
We're about to get Admonitor in here, which will be nice. I'll use the assault mode on Admonitor to rip up these rebel dirtbags pretty good.
Of course. Thrawn reporting.
Get him, Thrawn. There we go. Thrawn's gonna come in and immediately make his presence felt.
They destroyed our ion cannon.
I'm losing this Victory Cruiser now. We're definitely gonna need some reinforcements in this fleet, but should be fine. I can bring in another missile cruiser here too. I'm gonna kind of move these up a little bit to provide some better fire support. They'll actually be pretty good at helping to strip the shields off these rebel ships. Yeah, Thrawn's flagship being here is really helping from a firepower standpoint. And I think the rebels are pretty much trapped now. Let's get Boba Fett after this missile. Yep, there we go, we got the gunboat. Looks like the proton beam from Piet's ship got him. Guess I just kind of one-shotted him real quick.
Do you have something to report?
Get him! I'm gonna hammer that Nebulon B frigate while it turns away from me with Thrawn's. Okay, they just hit Thrawn with the stupid ion cannon, but it'll give Piet a second to catch up.
Blasted scum.
see, they've got a lot of Nebulon B frigates still sitting out here.
Nowhere to go.
I'm on it.
Systems online.
Yeah, and they're taking a hail of missile fire on the way out too. So if they approach my fleet, they're pretty much getting eaten up. I'm not going to send my fighters out on a chase. See, well, right here I am, I guess. Apparently those B-wings are going to come in on me. Boy, Boba Fett's paid off on this particular fight, taking out some key enemy. At this point, it's just a Nebulon B frigate shootout here. Wish the rebels were, well, I'm not like terribly disappointed they're not bringing better fleets because I don't want them to beat me a whole bunch, but I do wish they'd kind of vary up their fleet rather than just Nebulon B frigate spam. At least they're starting to bring a few B-wings, I've noticed, but that's about the only variation that they've
What is it you want?
managed.
Ready for the kill.
Looks like it's nothing but Nebulon B frigates at this point.
You have need
P,
of
it's
my
still
skills?
disabled. I'm going to move up
Of course.
Thrawn.
Awaiting your command. Frequency open. Cruiser reporting.
Gun them down.
Actually, let's leave this
Reporting.
Victory Cruiser back here.
Yes, Commander. Heading out, sir.
Are you going to keep wasting time?
I'm going to move Thrawn up and see if we can pin down these Nebulon B frigates. Nope, they're going to shoot him immediately with the ion cannon.
Understood.
Let's bring some support up here.
Ready, sir.
Nebulon B frigates do have free shots at him now. Crap, they're going to get my missile cruisers.
Full speed.
Please kill that Nebulon B frigate. Now let's keep the interdictor away from these guys as well. It's not a good plan. Come on, Thrawn.
I am available.
I need Thrawn's. Okay, so Thrawn's gonna have his shields back. I'm gonna use Admonitor's special abilities here to hopefully put some serious firepower down on these Nebulon B frigates. And indeed, we are gonna cause a lot of damage. Crap!
Form up. Roger that. Right away.
That Nebulon B frigate's more than a match in firepower for my
Target confirmed.
interdictor cruiser. This is not good.
Fluff it.
Don't really want to lose the interdictor. Where's Slave 1? Get up here and get this guy distracted. There we go.
Awaiting.
I'm not sure I want to let these guys escape now that I'm pretty ticked off at them.
I'm waiting. The lasers are our target.
They're a target. They'll never know what hit them.
See what we can do here. Yes, I'm gonna keep the rebels from escaping. Might let my interdictor cruiser come back around for a couple of shots just for revenge.
Attack position.
There we go. I think the last rebel ship is
Awaiting.
being worked over.
Choose your position wisely.
Their ion cannon's no longer firing, but don't think it matters. This ship does not have a hyperdrive engine left, so they are going to just get defeated. So managed to keep this group relatively intact. I think all we lost was an acclimator and a missile cruiser. So we need to remember, though, we need to get some more Star Destroyers in this group, to be honest. And I'm not sure why it didn't warp things in the way that I wanted to begin with, which would have saved me the loss of the acclimator. But not that the acclimator is some massive loss for me here. My fighters are swarming this Nebulon B, but it's not going to do any good. My Star Destroyers are moving in ever so slowly. If I have any bombers, which I do.
Target priority is the laser cannons.
It's like they're all moving in at the speed of the Star Destroyer.
Watch
I
for
assume
enemy
you need
ships.
my help.
Ready for orders. Right away.
Now it's going to go down. So
Thrawn reporting. I see.
Yes, sir. On my way.
there we go. So no escape for the rebels. Make sure they all die since they pull this crap on me. They are not doing well in space against me, so it's mostly just Nebulon B frigate spam. So we did lose a few other ships, but nothing wildly significant. I do have a ton of extra ships right here, and to be honest, it makes some sense to consolidate this. Let's go ahead and move these guys to Thyfera And let's move these guys up here to Jabim, build a bigger star base there, and we can move in a few reinforcements from back here. So that should handle it. Death Star has arrived at the Vergasso asteroids, which I was thinking might still be under the control of the consortium, but it is not. Let's go ahead and take care of business here.
There they are. Platinum.
This ought to be a pretty easy one-shotting from the Death Star.
Let's show these dissidents who rules this galaxy. Remove their influence from the system by destroying all their defenses.
Okay, all their defenses were just destroyed.
Batteries online.
As you wish, my lord.
Navigating to coordinates.
Gonna just spam out the fighters. There's just an X-Wing squadron here and it's about to get jumped. Yep. So can't say that the rebels of the Vergasso asteroids were particularly ready to face the Death Star. If by particularly ready, I mean not ready in the least. Really, they're gonna come attack the Death Star? Wow. Geniuses. Geniuses. So they're gonna come attack the Superstar Destroyer backed up by the Death Star. This is some amazing good decisions on the part of the rebels. So I do believe the only way to actually destroy the Death Star is to have fighter squadrons left when you actually just win the battle with it being there. I could be wrong. Wow, that is a lot of rebel fighters. We need to go out and engage them. And let's get our interdictor cruiser set up to try and protect us from some missile fire.
All out. Awaiting orders. Awaiting your orders.
Yes, sir.
Why did it bring in defenders?
Standing by.
Same thing with these guys. Just pull them back here. Okay, I've got fighters going out everywhere. I'm gonna keep deploying more fighter squadrons.
As you wish, my lord.
Gravity well generator online.
Stop there.
Weapons ready. Yes, sir.
And let's bring our Tartan cruisers up to protect the front end of our executor against all these B-wings.
Awaiting command. Awaiting your command. Cannons armed. Squad, move in.
See if we can take out these A-wings. Should be able to. And I'm gonna keep spamming in fighter squadrons off the executor.
Where are the others? Nowhere to go. Shield's almost gone. Losing power. Cover me now. Watch for enemy ships. Go after them. Let's scan the area immediately. We're having difficulty tracking them.
Okay, I've got fighters all over the map engaging the rebel fighters. This is quite good.
Under control. Watch him. He's coming around.
At your command.
I think I'm gonna take these two. These two ships here are.
Unable to shake them.
It's calling them.
Ready for you.
He's headed your direction.
Roger that.
It's calling them garrison units. So I might move up and see if we can hit some of these Marauder cruisers. Otherwise, when it comes to just straight fighter spam here, the rebels are not faring so well because I've got huge numbers of fighters out after them.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Vader can just order me to send more fighters into battle.
Concentrating firepower.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a rebel fighter slaughter right here. They did get my space station.
Scopes are jammed.
I'm going to push up on this Marauder.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, the rebels are getting pretty jacked up here. Gonna get rid of that assault frigate.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, good.
We're on our way.
I'm on this one.
Full speed ahead.
Target. Watch him. He's coming around. Let's finish him.
Frequency
As you wish, my lord.
confirmed.
We haven't taken much damage to Executor, and our fighters are still.
Engines are malfunctioning. Intercepting.
There we go.
We'll scan the area immediately.
Alright, I think we got it as long as we just keep spamming in more fighters, and we'll just use the Death Star to one-shot the assault frigates. So, shouldn't be too much of a challenge here.
Copy.
I'll take care of
I
this.
copy. Formation.
Constructing.
Okay.
We're having difficulty tracking them.
Closing on target. Attack showing enemy forces.
Building startup.
We'll be around
Go ahead
this
and
long.
build up a platform here.
Bombers proceeding. Setting up my run, sir.
There we go. That does not get old.
Construction complete.
Moving into position.
Let's actually have some fun here and move up our victory cruisers with the support of our Tartan cruisers. See if we can damage some of the rebel ships here. We've got 9 bombers. Let's get them up here and swarm on the enemy.
Form up.
Awaiting instruction.
Yeah, with support fire from the Executor and the other ships here, we're able to cause a pretty considerable amount of damage.
Right away.
Attacking. Yes, Commander. Right away.
Yes, sir.
Need to remember to keep spamming in more fighters.
Copy.
Let's get my Tartan cruisers away from that platform.
Moving out.
Death Star one-shot some of these guys. Let's get our fighter squadrons up here. Yeah, we got lots of fighters. The amount of fire that the rebels are under here is extreme, to say the least.
Holding fire for maximum
I'm
effect.
going to use these victory cruisers on maximum firepower. Did I lose my Tartan cruisers? No, but they are getting fired on.
Gunship reporting. Heading out.
My scopes are jammed.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping some of my better fighters back in the background,
All out.
just because I can. I'm only risking the garrison ships here.
Let's move out.
Go ahead and keep moving back in. I'm gonna lose my other garrison ship there, but not a big deal.
At your command. Let's go.
We'll scan the area immediately.
My fighter swarms are really what's causing the most damage to the rebels at this point. Apparently the rebels are having difficulty repelling fire of this magnitude.
We're having difficulty
Oh,
tracking them.
they're starting to use lame puns. My bombers are just absolutely swarming this crap.
Ready for battle.
Lost the engines on one of those ships, but not a big deal. Okay, we cannot spam any more fighters in. We're at full fighter capacity, so right now it's just an absolute fighter swarm all over the rebel frigates. That alone is actually probably enough to take care of them. There is a rebel platform left. I'm going to send a
Under attack.
Star Destroyer up here to
We shall be there
knock it out.
shortly.
Otherwise, I'm pretty content to just sit back and let my fighters wreak havoc on these random rebel capital ships, which are getting picked apart. And at this point, I can probably bring in my TIE Defenders too if I want.
Squadron reporting. Engines activated. Setting up my run.
I don't think there'll be anything left for the Defenders to hit by the time they get up here, but not especially since I have this last Death Star primary weapon here. There we go. I think that's the end of that rebel trash fest. Apparently they still have a ship left somewhere hiding in an asteroid field or something. No. Here it is, just getting absolutely mauled by TIE squadrons. Like ants. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. So, yeah, the Rebels not making such a smart move there. Yeah, attacking the Death Star head-on was probably ill-advised. And if by probably I mean completely ill-advised. Heir of Carthage signing off for now.